you want to make sure somehow that there is enough presence to dissolve the stuff. Because, like, if you take a handful of mud and drop it in a glass of water, it's not going to go very well. It's just going to muddy up the water. But if you can drop the mud in a lake, big lake, it's just going to dissolve. So you want to kind of become oceanic in some way. And then you can process or dissolve tons of stuff, which otherwise, if your consciousness is very constricted, would just muddy it up.
Yeah, I think that's a great analogy, and I think that's very much in line with a lot of the healing work that I've been involved in and have taught to other healers. The idea is that if you can, for yourself, first of all, cultivate enough presence, enough depth of being, then psychological issues, emotional stuff can just kind of be met from this open, loving, compassionate presence. And there's not much you need to do. It can just sort of dissolve, like you're saying, if you're just kind of unconditionally with it. And so there's a process that I teach where you can do that with others and you can help them to kind of tap into their kind of presence, their unconditional presence. And that might be a bit of a training, like a little, almost like a meditation, like where you're helping them find that that's beyond their mind and beyond their usual patterning that might actually be containing for them and relaxing for them. And then once they're developed in that or kind of established in that a little bit, you can have them now go towards something painful or something difficult or something traumatic. And it no longer is overwhelming and it can start to unravel or dissolve. And there's a shared field also, right? That's part of the beauty of working with others. If you yourself as a practitioner are deeply coming from presence, if you will, kind of holding a certain kind of meditative awareness, and then you're inviting your clients into that meditative awareness, and then you're inviting some of their difficult material, their ocean might not be large enough to contain that in that moment, but your collective ocean is, which is that presence is actually it's the same thing. It's not yours or mine. It's actually us dropping out of our personality into just open awareness, just into kind of shared being. And that shared experience is something that is contagious. It's where transmission comes in, or it's
Yeah.
why we listen to teachers, or we feel drawn to people because there's a way that our being is opened by their being, and that shared being is a potent thing. And so I love creating groups. And that's my work has gone from one-on-one to creating groups and circles and retreats where we drop into a kind of collective space and field where we really start to experience ourselves beyond our minds and beyond our personalities and less separate and more whole. And then from that space, actually, so much learning can happen, so much growth and transformation can happen. People have realizations about their patterning and about their lives and around things that they couldn't have had when they were kind of their just separate little me self trying to figure out their lives.